Finally, the hot tag has come back to YouTube.
I want to say finally the cops. That's my old nickname, y'all. Don't get alarmed. That's come back.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Dog, this is the Hot Tag Wrestling Radio Podcast, and I'm your host, Cliff. I'm along with my co-host, Mr. Oob, who is back from his birthday hiatus. What's going on? Happy belated birthday, my brother.
What up, y'all? Y'all don't listen. Y'all don't want to know what happened to my laptop. I ain't gonna say. I'm too embarrassed.
Too much Pornhub. Too much Pornhub.
You know, that's my other laptop. That's my porn. Man, I'm about to take it to Geek Squad. Right? Laptop not power on because I got my setup perfect over here now. Everything is on a stand. I got a laptop stand, Cliff, so I got it on a little slant stand.
Okay.
You know, got everything all shit, man. I'm about to take it in power on. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Blah, 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 blah. So I'm about to take it to Geek Squad. Why I take the plug out, why the plug was not all the way into the power block. And since my laptop is plugged into my monitor all the time, it's always plugged in. It's not portable.
Right.
So I just assumed it was just plugged in and just died. I didn't troubleshoot that part. So when I took it off, I discovered that.
Lord.
So, yeah. But look, I hooked up I even came downstairs and had my ROG Ally, and I changed that over to be a computer, and it worked better than this laptop. So I might be switching to that. So I got a backup in case anything ever happens. But shit, I'm back now. It's my birthday this week too. So I'm the big 4-2, baby.
42.
Yeah.
How's it feel to be 42, man? What you do for your birthday?
Man, my knees. My knees feel 42. My knees and my back feel 42. I didn't do nothing. I ain't do too much for my birthday. We going for my birthday dinner with my wife. It's next weekend. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't do too much for my birthday this year. You know, just lay low, chill. You know, got me a little gift, and other than that, just chill.
Yeah, man. When we get into our 40s as men, then we don't really care about. We don't really care about birthdays no more. It's just, you know.
No,
just my wife. Next day, you know?
My wife fed me. She just cleaned the whole house up for me. I got to chill. I was supposed to get my haircut yesterday, but I'm going today after the show. Shit, I'm just relaxing.
Right. That's the most important thing to do right there. Just relax. Give me a whole day, maybe 2 days. You know what I'm saying?
Give me the whole week. Yeah, give me the whole week. Yeah.
All right, shoot. Man, what else been up, man? Got the NFL draft coming to Detroit. When is the draft anyway? Is it in a couple weeks?
A couple weeks down there, Hart Plaza, baby.
Who you think?
Down there, Hart Plaza.
Who you think the Lions gonna get, man? We had a big trade go down the other day, man. Steelers traded for Justin Fields. Got a steal, I think. I think it was a steal.
Yeah. He's raw. He's raw. He just needs to be developed. You put him behind a bad offensive line and blame him. That's what coaches and owners like to do nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, in the NFL, man, them shiny new toys coming, you know.
That was
they come about a lot more. They wanted Caleb Martin. They wanted Caleb Williams.
They gave him a 4th round pick.
It's a 6th rounder that can turn into a 4th rounder.
Right.
We just got Russell Wilson last week. Russell Wilson can mentor him.
Right, mentor
for a year or two and then walk off in the sunset. The Steelers were right there last year, people. Y'all got to understand that they were only a quarterback away. The defense was there. They got 2 good receivers. They just traded Deontay Johnson away to the Panthers.
What? But, I didn't know about that.
Yeah. So you know they're going to get another receiver in the draft, which they always have a tandem at receiver. They got the 2 running back system that everybody seems to be copying off the Lions with now. You know, so Lions made some big moves. DJ Reader, Carlton Davis.
That's a
Pete
great.
Robinson. Davenport.
What you think about the Bears? The Bears, man. They looking nice, man. They looking nice. They didn't they trade for Keenan Allen too?
Yeah.
Whew.
But they got a rookie quarterback. So even though he might come out and be on some CJ Stroud shit, I'm expecting him to be decent, just not good enough to beat the Lions. It's the Lions division.
Right.
Him to
You think so?
be decent.
They got the
not good enough to
my
beat
bad.
the
I
Lions.
got the
It's the Lions division.
Right.
Him to
trying to do something.
You think so?
I hate Facebook sometimes. Okay. Do you think they got the Lions on this tonight 7.1? They got the Lions third, going third in our division. To the Bears going number one. Or is it Green Bay? Green Bay number one and the Bears number 2.
We won how many games last year? 12 games?
Yeah.
Last year with major holes. We didn't have a starting cornerback. Because Sutton is not a starting cornerback. He's not supposed to be checking CeeDee Lamb. He's 5'11". You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now everybody we went and got at cornerback is 6'1" and up. The cornerback we looking at in the draft that we linked to, Kool-Aid McKinstry and old boy from I forgot old boy. They both 6'1". You know, we had holes in the middle. Ali McNeil now has somebody that could be rotated or to the side of him, and they both were top 10 in the run stop last year. Ali McNeil was number 8. DJ Reader was number 10.
We're not getting ran on this year at all.
Yeah, they went and got the defensive player of the year in the CFL, the edge rusher. Forgot his name. They went and got Davenport, who's decent size, but on the other side of that, James Houston should be healthy this year. He's about to start cutting the dead weight. Man, Brad Holmes had a crazy offseason. You know he's about to pull 2 or 3 starters from the draft. He's about to get a solid starter from the draft. We all know.
We definitely dropped in the offensive guard in the draft.
Oh, yeah. And we know he's going to be in Pro Bowl contention or Rookie of the Year contention.
Mm-hmm.
So, shit.
We're going to be straight. We're going to go back to the playoffs, to the NFC Championship again.
We got to address receiver, Cliff. We do got to address receiver. We got to address the other side.
I think what y'all going to step up?
Who?
Williams. He gonna be the star this year, next year.
We need another receiver down there.
I'm telling you, man, because that end of the season, he was showing
killing.
He can run a route.
Definitely, but he could be our 2B. We're gonna need a 3 receiver. He could be that mismatch.
We do need that which cause is not getting signed back. Mr. Drop a Lot.
Mr. Costs the Bowl.
Yeah, Mr. he know Reynolds, man. Yeah, get the.
You better show his face in Detroit again.
Right,
bitch.
Get him off the squad.
Right.
I'm trying to wait for some more people to come on, but I guess we're gonna have to start and just flow through it.
They can
rewatch it. It's to replay it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. We back in this.
Y'all want us to start later? We ain't got to start at 10 a.m. Do y'all want us to start later in the day, Cliff? What your afternoons look like?
We back in this. So you know, I'm down for that. You know, I'm down for the afternoons. You know, what time in the afternoon though?
It don't matter. Noon.
Yeah, we could do like noonish, 1ish. I could DoorDash in the morning then. And come back, you know, shine.
Right.
But yeah, let's get it started. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it popped up.
Let's start off with since we missed we missed the show last week because of situations had arrived, as Ursula would say. Um, Sting had his last match a couple weeks ago at the AEW Revolution pay per view. They went against the Young Bucks with Darby Allin. Just your thought, just your quick thoughts on Sting and his last match, man. And I'll give you my thoughts afterwards.
You know what? I actually enjoyed it.
Okay.
I loved how his sons came out and repped him in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? With both versus Sting. I think that you did say that you wanted him to lose on his way going out. Yeah. And I'm like, you know, they probably let him win. They probably vacate the tag team titles, you know what I'm saying? But after watching the match, I'm like, man, they could have let the Young Bucks win this match. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had enough, you know, heat on them to, man, they could have let the Young Bucks get that match and give Young Bucks that momentum and being who they are now, especially bringing out Okada. Yeah. You know, I guess Okada kind of helped fix it. Darby Allin did an unnecessary glass spot. Like, and I'm like, come on, man. I watched the Hell in a Cell match with Mankind and Undertaker. We watched all those matches. That was unnecessary.
Right.
Like, unnecessary, bro. Like, what the spot didn't even make sense in the setup to begin with. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then you just dive like, and I feel like that really robbed Sting of some of his moments.
Yeah,
Sting took a glass top, you know, too. But yeah, Sting going out winning. I hated when Tony Khan came out. You know that. They showed that after the bell.
Right.
But I think it was good, man. Still should have lost, Cliff. Still should have lost.
Yeah, yeah. I thought it was a good match. I see why they put Sting in these tornado tag team matches. I still think it should have been a regular tag team match. I don't know, but I would rather see Sting in those components of matches. But I see why they did it to make the match a little bit more exciting. I agree with you with the Darby Allin spot. It was unnecessary and it took away from Sting moment. They should have just Sting do the glass spot.
Right.
If then it would have saved Darby Allin for getting hurt, which he got hurt regardless.
Right, week later, wasn't it?
Right, a week later. Sting should have lost. Sting should have took the pin. I thought they was going with that spot with that moment. When he was getting demolished by the Young Bucks for a while. They should have had Sting had a little. They should have Sting do the hope spot, come back, then bam, 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 super kicks, whatever the Young Bucks super finishing move is. Finish him off like that, and that would be it for Sting career. AEW with their same old snafu at the end. Went a little too long and cut Sting moment off for the people who bought the pay-per-view. Tony Khan, Darby Allin, get out the ring.
Get out the ring, man.
Get out the ring. Let Sting have his moment. I understand what Darby Allin was telling Sting to that you about to get cut off or whatever, the cues and stuff like that. But get out the ring. You could let him know that from the outside of the ring.
Right.
But besides that, man, that was a good match. It was a good pay-per-view.
They always gonna bring the good pay-per-view with the good matches.
Yeah, it was a good pay-per-view.
Always gonna be the pay-per-views. When you watch the AEW pay-per-view, you gonna always be like, "Dog, that was a good match."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they not gonna never give you a good set of matches. They always gonna have people. They got good work rate. We don't remember it. After that, we don't remember it because there's no story going in, no story going out.
Right.
So I don't remember half the matches on the card right now.
Yeah, me.
I can't even tell you who wrestled like
The only
right now.
thing, other match I was Will Ospreay versus Takeshita. That was a good match. Very fast. We ain't gonna go over that. That was last week.
Yeah.
But yeah, good match thing, man, and off to the retirement home from Mr. Steve Borden, whatever Sting's last name is.
Well
Let's go.
deserved, man. Enjoy the rest of your life.
Right, you know.
You got your last payday from Tony.
Then you can come back to WWE doing some special spots for WWE, for their Hall of Fame.
You know what's coming.
Right. Hey, let's go to the next topic, man. Speaking of WWE has released their Hall of Fame inductees, man. And I don't what the hell I'm doing here. People been saying that this is has been the best class so far. What you think about the Hall of Fame inductees this year?
I know we got a few more left. People saying it's the best class. You know what? The headliner makes the most sense in this case. Paul Heyman, Philadelphia. And then I know we got Mike Rotunda and Barry Windham.
Bull Nakano. Layla Leah Anawai, the Rock grandmother.
We know why she's inducted.
We're missing one. Oh, Thunderbolt Patterson. I think that's the most important one.
Thunderbolt Patterson, especially historical blacks, of course, that one. But best Hall of Fame class ever.
They saying that it's the best Hall of Fame class ever because it's not mainly WWE people, and it's more variety. So you have a woman, your historical black. And you forgot about Muhammad Ali.
Yeah. You're going into the depths of wrestling now because Rock grandmother is really, really essential. So people looking at that like, all right, we know what Rock's doing that because Rock's on the board. Yeah, that's the case, but she is very, very essential to wrestling history.
Right.
A lot of guys got their start there. She was definitely developmental for WWF early days. She had a lot of connection with a lot of the wrestlers. As you see on Young Rock, she knew all those guys. And Rock really, really, really grew up in the industry. You know what I'm saying? So his grandmother definitely earns that spot. So it's a lot for historical importance. Yes, because remember, Rotunda and Barry Windham were tag team champions on the very first WrestleMania.
Right.
So now it's the 40th anniversary. So they were there at WrestleMania 1. So now for them to get this at WrestleMania 40 is very symbolic. Also, Mike Rotunda's being Bray Wyatt's dad. You know what I'm saying? It's a good tribute to him. Like, hey, man, it's good to see them do something special for Mike Rotunda, being that his son passed away. They was talking about Bray being this year, but I think Bray is better off being a future
inductee. Future inductee. Right.
Yeah. So I know we got Paul Heyman. I would like to see one or two more guys from the ECW days be inducted just because we're in Philadelphia.
Who you would think? Got RVD already in there.
Is RVD already a Hall of Famer?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, he is. He got inducted 2 years ago, I believe.
So we already got the Dudleys already.
Got the Dudleys.
We already got the Dudleys already in there. Tommy Dreamer. Definitely Tommy Dreamer. Definitely Raven. Johnny Polo. Those guys, people like that, original ECW guys, those would be somebody that would be good for and to be inducted right now. Somebody like Sandman. You know what I'm saying?
What about Raven?
Raven. I said Raven.
Raven.
Okay, yeah, Raven. Yeah. Tommy Dreamer, Raven, Sandman. You know what I'm saying? Names like that. A Lance Storm.
Lance Storm, that's a good one.
You know what I'm saying? That's definitely a name that's deserving of a Hall of Fame in my opinion. But wrestling, ECW mainstays, you know what I'm saying? Definitely got to be somebody like an ECW original, like Taz. Not
Taz.
Taz, but not Taz.
No, you're right. No, Taz should be
Yeah,
in there. Regardless if he get work for AEW or not.
right,
Taz should be the one.
right.
Taz should be the one.
Sabu, shit like that. But there was
Taz Sabu.
what I tell you last time on the show that Tony was strategically playing those ECW guys, so it just looked bad for them to show up, or if they show back up on WWE TV, he got the cross rub on AEW, paying RVD, brought Sabu back.
You know who I think should be inducted in the Hall of Fame this year? I already said it in past broadcasts. Goldust. I know he's not ECW or anything, but Goldust should be in it.
Yeah, and if you announce that at this time, it'll be crazy because isn't he going for AEW now? I need to get that confirmed, Cliff Adamas.
They said he's working without no contract. He's there at AEW still, but he's working with no contract.
See, Dustin a noble, honorable guy that won't try to hold him.
Hoodoo, what up?
But I don't know if Sabu. No, I gotta look, man. I gotta look, Poodle, but it gotta be ECW original mainstay.
I mean, yeah, I agree with you that it should be at least two more ECW cats.
Somebody give us shit.
I'm thinking
Too Cold Scorpio.
Too Cold Scorpio. Now he should. Taz and Too Cold Scorpio should be in it. I like that right there,
man. Yeah, like you in Philly, gotta give the Philly crowd something that just symbolic with Philly wrestling, and you're giving them the top person for Paul Heyman, but Paul got to come with shit. Somebody out of that hardcore class got to come out.
Right. Got to. We'll see, man. We got the Hall of Fame will be showed right after SmackDown, the day before WrestleMania Day.
And they gotta stop doing SmackDown. They gotta stop doing SmackDown.
Why?
SmackDown gotta be pre-WrestleMania, and the Hall of Fame can't be after SmackDown. Hall of Fame gotta be its own show again, man. It gotta feel special. You think so? It gotta feel special again. I wouldn't even do a SmackDown. I would just do the Hall of Fame Friday night. Starting Friday night, the special edition of SmackDown, the Hall of Fame. And it's all Hall of Fame. And then Saturday you got NXT, and then I would do the pre-show Andre the Giant Battle Royal on the pre-show at WrestleMania.
Or do this Hall of Fame on Thursday. Then it used to be like the day before.
It used to be either a day before or it used to be Saturday before WrestleMania.
They can't do Saturdays no more because of
night one
NXT.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like give everybody a break. Let people chill for Friday night. You know what I'm saying? Like that Raw before Mania. I ain't saying mail it in.
RVD is already in the Hall of Fame.
Tommy Dreamer ain't.
Tommy Dreamer's not. Yeah.
That's the heart and soul of Philadelphia wrestling.
I don't want to see Tommy Dreamer in there because all you're gonna do is cry for the whole spot.
You feel me? Prestige, scrap SmackDown for Hall of Fame. This is real WrestleMania weekend. Then Saturday morning when I get up, I got NXT. Then the pre-show WrestleMania night one, you do the women's battle royal or men or women's, and then night two you do the women's. That's that way they on the show too. Everybody who didn't make the main card still gets on the show. So then you got night one, then you got night two. Then you get the Raw after Mania.
Oh yeah, guys. WrestleMania will start at 7:00.
7 to midnight, right?
I think so. 7. It gotta be 7 to midnight. But it's an early start time. So if people thinking it's gonna start at 8, set your clocks 1 hour back. It's gonna start at 7 o'clock.
Pre-show come on at 6.
5, I said.
Oh, pre-show come on. Boom.
5 o'clock.
Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
But they're gonna be talking
6 p.m.
for like an hour before. Yeah, you're right. So let's go on to the next topic, man. Somebody has been spotted on the WWE roster page last week, and it's the Beast, Brock Lesnar. Is Brock Lesnar back in the WWE after all this Vince McMahon being named in all this allegations and stuff? Is he back in the roster? Will you see him at WrestleMania this year? Maybe will you see him in a couple weeks? Do you think Brock Lesnar back?
They had to distance themselves from Brock until the smoke cleared. Initially, allegedly, I guess what they had on him wasn't too egregious, just that his name was circulating in there.
His name was mentioned in the text message.
It could have been him, and they, didn't want that press to sweep over what they had right now. And like I told you a while back on a few shows ago, that The Rock was there just to get the bad taste out of everybody's mouth with Vince McMahon. We haven't mentioned Vince and that shit in a minute. And now it's all blowing over, and then they see what Brock said or allegedly did, and it's not bad like that. You know what I'm saying? They might try to sweep him in because they might try to, be bringing him back in, man, because Brock, honestly, changed the trajectory of WrestleMania, road to WrestleMania. He Dominic at Elimination Chamber. He's supposed to face Gunther right now. So what's it going to be a controversy about Gable and Sami Zayn? There's going to be Gunther versus Brock Lesnar.
Right.
Maybe Gunther would have lost the title before then, and it just him being Brock was a dream match that he didn't need the title for. Or
probably so, because they wasn't going to put the Intercontinental title back on. I mean, put the IC title back on Brock Lesnar. No. I don't think that will fit with Brock Lesnar, his style.
So they might be bringing, a lot of stuff changed, man. With CM Punk going down, Charlotte Flair going down, Brock Lesnar being implicated with that case. You know what I'm saying? So if Brock is back, maybe we see some of those original plans. But I'm hearing he's coming back to the WWE 2K. I'm hearing you can pick him in there.
Right.
I'm hearing he's
back on 2K
page, and back on the roster page. They might start showing more vids of him. He might pop up soon. He might come help Cody against the Bloodline.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At the WrestleMania. Who knows?
WWE has their own investigation going on too, low key, about Vince and all the people who was named in the allegations. So I'm quite sure that in the WWE investigation for Brock Lesnar, that they haven't found nothing but besides the locker room talk text messages he was sent to Vince McMahon back. So right. It wasn't bad to take him off and put him back on, because it wasn't nothing basically. So I'm guessing. Let me rephrase that. I'm guessing it wasn't anything that WWE was worried about getting backlash on. So the only thing they worry about is not having Vince mentioned in anything right now. So, and they're succeeding on that anyway. They always told ESPN that Vince McMahon is no longer affiliated with the company. The only thing Vince McMahon has are a few shares in TKO right now. So, that's it. Anything else?
Trying to get them.
Right, they trying to get them.
They trying to get them about Vince.
Right, Nick Khan got mentioned in the last week. He's in the case right now. I think somebody else is in the case too. Stephanie McMahon, I believe, but they don't have nothing they just got mentioned saying that they knew about what's going on, but besides that, TKO has have no involvement in the allegations and the situation with Vince McMahon, and it seems like Brock Lesnar don't have anything to do with it too. So I'm happy Brock Lesnar back, and hopefully he do get involved with WrestleMania. Maybe he'll help Cody Rhodes against the Bloodline. So you know,
Cody gonna have some special friends.
special.
Crybaby Cody gonna have some special friends come help him get him help
his mother.
So if because Brock, last time we seen Brock on WWE TV, he shook Cody's hand after they had that 3-bout war. We were there live at SummerSlam.
Yeah,
so we saw that live in person. We saw him give him that handshake, that passed that torch on to him, so to speak.
right.
So to see Brock come back at WrestleMania to help Cody and with the bloodline rules, because we know that's what the fuck we're about to get. You know what I'm saying? And his music hit, it's like, oh shit, you know, he always been a fucking nemesis of Roman Reigns. And you get Dustin Rhodes. If Dustin Rhodes appears, man, come on, man.
That's my Clifford Diamonds. That's my Clifford Diamonds prediction right there, bro.
Yeah. There's ways to end night 2 that's like, man, what the fuck? Might see some Brandy Rhodes.
Man. Even though she said she ain't gonna get involved with WWE, like, I mean, no more.
Yeah, they don't want her. She don't want her to that heat to rub off because
she too busy with it. She too busy with her yoga business and stuff like that. So she got her own situation going on. So she might get, a cameo.
Last that cost Cody.
Right. It actually did. It actually did. They brought him to be the most hated person in AEW.
Right.
That's crazy though. I still thought that was crazy. Like, I've been a Cody fan ever for the longest, so I guess you call me a Cody crybaby.
Yeah. I'm the final boss.
Speaking of the final boss, The Rock. Another epic promo Friday. He's also did the same promo on X, aka Twitter, and on Instagram. He had posted some on the same, but it was a more raunchier, more explicit, parent discretion advised, whatever that should be saying. But has he took it too far, mentioning Cody Rhodes' mother? Also, WWE backstage, you have wrestling concerns about promos online being too explicit, saying that The Rock is getting special privileges.
Of course he is. He's the damn final boss.
He's The Rock.
What y'all expect him to get?
Wrestlers getting kind of jealous because he get to cuss, do all type of crazy shit on his X account and his Instagram account, but regular wrestlers can't do that because it's in their contract that they're saying they got to keep it PG. So did the Rock take it too far, mentioning Cody Rhodes' mother first?
No. And Jimmy Johnson once said that they was on a bus trip and a few players fell asleep. One of the players was Emmitt Smith. Another player, he said he don't remember.
Yeah, I remember this too.
Jimmy Smith went to Emmitt Smith and said, "Hey, man." I think he said, have a good night. Have a good night's rest. Or he left him alone. Or he said, hey, man, wake up. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. But I think he left him alone. It's a rest, Emmitt. And he cut the other dude. Hey, you cut. Was falling asleep on the bus. Okay? Yeah, I'm going to cut Emmitt Smith. Motherfucking get out of here. This is The Rock. I'm sorry, Ciampa. I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry.
Shit, anybody.
Ashanti the Adonis, that you feel some type of way that this dude coming by and get the cuts and you can't. This is The Rock.
D-Fab.
Be right. Like, y'all getting back, y'all backstage mad because the biggest superstar in the world get the cuss on his Instagram. He ain't tagging WWE in that shit. He just furthering his character on his own page, getting organic traction, getting the casual fans back involved in it. I told y'all I'm talking to regular people that work about this shit now that don't watch wrestling like that.
Right.
The casual fans that used to watch it. Now they back watching it. They making this the biggest WrestleMania in the world. I'm telling y'all, they got to keep they taking all that heat away from that Vince case. They doing stuff that's organic. Rock is on his regular page. You got regular people investing in the group again. You got Rock appearing on TV every damn week, furthering storylines, getting slapped, about to be in a match at night one. And y'all crying about that this dude who only gonna be here for a short time get to do other shit on his page that a full-time performer can't do. They know the Rock is in character. Y'all booed his ass away from being a baby face.
Right.
Oh, Cody, I want the Cody. No, Rock don't have to be here. So y'all ain't want to be in the face. Y'all ain't want to hear kissing babies and you know all that type of shit. So now y'all mad that he healing it up to the point to where he cussing your ass out. He's saying controversial shit. That's what heels do. And Cody mom part of the story. Shit.
Right.
How this go? They talking about dead fathers on AEW TV. Your daddy dead. I'm your new daddy. This egregious. Come on.
Yeah, the Rock hasn't took anything too far as the Cody Rhodes brother situation. He's a heel, and I'm quite sure Cody talked to the Rock about
facts, prestige,
about that, about that situation. Cody gave him the alley-oop on Monday Night Raw last week to talk about that situation. So
it
was perfectly set up.
You know I'm on your ass. You crying, man.
Right.
I cringed when I saw it. Like, oh man.
And I was telling P, I was like, this nigga crying every time. Every time he get on the interview, he crying about Cody Rhodes. So that was the whole alley-oop he gave the Rock right there. So I'm quite sure they playing that
alive,
shit.
Cliff. Right. Get alive. Come on.
They playing that shit. And about the wrestlers being jealous about the Rock cussing in his promos online on his X account or on his Instagram account. So the fuck what? This dude is like the Rock said, man. He bringing new eyes to the product every week. Sold out stadiums, sold out arenas, sold out SmackDowns, sold out Raw.
8th consecutive week, 7 or 8 consecutive TV sellouts, both shows.
The ratings are up. Yeah, the ratings are up. They've been putting money in y'all pockets. So shut the fuck up, like you would tell Cody. So stop crying.
Be crybabies.
He's The Rock. You're Chad Gable. That doesn't. It doesn't correlate. It don't. This how bad it is. The Rock comes back. He's outshining your tribal chief.
He's made more TV appearances than Roman Reigns this year.
Roman Reigns. He making Roman Reigns look like a skittle right now. That's not the Rock fault. That's just because he's that damn good. He's that over the top that he's that damn good.
Y'all, and y'all know what he is. Like, y'all know what he is and what he does. Like he said, goddamn it, I'm bringing. Is Netflix here to see Seth Rollins as champ? He said he didn't sit down in that meeting. They say, "Hey, is Seth Rollins gonna be champ?" No.
Hey, he threatening Seth Rollins' title. Like, I'm take your title away.
Look, the network should know CM Punk. Hey, is Punk get the title? We got you. Punk got hurt.
Right.
Brock Lesnar gets fucked up. Charlotte Flair out. Rock said he's coming to save WrestleMania, and in the headlines, y'all was groaning about that. Who saved WrestleMania build? The
I
Rock.
agree. I agree, man. This WrestleMania build done is crazy bananas. So I can imagine
It was about to
how
be
could
dead in the
be
water.
how could be without The Rock right now.
And shout out to Drew McIntyre for holding your own and on bringing logic to it, because you saying like, bro, you got a whole world title defense over here, yet you fucking with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You need to be focused on what you got, bro, because I'm about to beat your ass.
Right.
It's logic. Like
logic.
we would question, like, hey, why is Seth not? And he calling that out. So he grounded the whole build to WrestleMania. But The Rock saved the WrestleMania build. He got more people talking about WrestleMania. Man, come on, man. Night 1, night 2 is Super Bowl level watching.
He made night one. He made night one. You know, if it wasn't for the tag team match, it would have just been okay. It's WrestleMania night 1. You know, we'll watch it. We waiting on
now
Cody
versus Rock.
Cody versus Roman.
Come on, all these intertwined stories. Then we got the threat of Damian with the briefcase still. Then you got 2 real title matches on night 2, and all the other matches. Hey, come on, man! Stop fronting like this ain't gonna be.
This is gonna be the biggest WrestleMania
ever, and they ain't make it that way.
Right. So let's go on to the next topic.
Is he a part-time repeat? Come on, now, The Rock.
The Rock. Let's go on over to the other side. Oh, let's see what prestige. Night 1 would be flat. It would be flat. It will be night 1 would have been main evented by what's his name? Logan Paul.
But see, now that you got The Rock at main event, now Logan Paul match was gonna be huge anyways.
Right.
Who he got WrestleMania? Is it
Randy Orton and Kevin Owens? Most
triple
likely.
That match.
Yeah. Or it might be a tag team match. I don't know.
I think it's a triple threat match.
Probably gonna be triple. It make more sense with a triple threat match.
But you know that match is still huge. Now it's undercard. So now I was like, damn, they got this, and The Rock versus Roman at this. Come on now. Y'all cry too much. We're gonna talk about how much y'all be crying in the Sami Zayn segment.
Right. Let's move on to the. Actually, let's do that next. Sami Zayn. He was upset about his fanfare during his Chad Gable match. He was speaking to Booker T on the bus or plane ride back to whatever they was coming from after Raw, and Booker T was giving him compliments about his match with Chad Gable, his segment of the match with Chad Gable, saying that was his breakout, basically his breakout matches, such. He told Booker T that he was kind of upset that he thought the fans would back him more from that match, but he was getting kind of booed during that match because people wanted to see Chad Gable win that match and go against Gunther at WrestleMania. The question is do Sami Zayn deserve that spot at WrestleMania against Gunther?
I think he does. You know, and people crying, and here's another example of the Gable crybabies, you know, and the fans wanting a certain outcome, and then they voicing a disdain for it online, and now WWE has to pivot or to appease the fans. I told y'all they doing that too much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? One thing about V Nasty wasn't going to pivot unless it was just overwhelming. Like he had no choice in the Daniel Bryan movement. Like it was like, hey, bro. And that was time. Like Batista, come on, bro. Get that boy that ball. You know what I'm saying? But in a case like this, Gunther's not losing the title at WrestleMania. So it's just another showcase for Gunther. And they putting a performer in there like Sami Zayn that they know is going to get like an emotional match that we haven't seen yet. We've seen Gable and Gunther two or three times already. We've seen him beat everybody else but Sami Zayn. So we know Sami Zayn gonna pull and Gunther gonna put on a hell of a match. Here's Triple H trying to give that work rate IC title match that we deserve at WrestleMania. Gable's story can continue after WrestleMania and probably beat Gunther at SummerSlam or something like that. Because they're making SummerSlam the biggest United States show outside of WrestleMania. WrestleMania and SummerSlam, the WWE new formula is that they're going to have the biggest United States shows, and then the other PLEs are going to be abroad, in other places. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have a powerhouse show with Gable, have it then with Gunther.
Right.
But we haven't seen Sami Zayn versus Gunther. Sami Zayn can tell a story. Sami Zayn can give us a great match with Gunther. And it's going to be one of those matches that we leave off the card, like Gunther retains, but it was just one of those matches that steals the show. Give Sammy that chance. Last year, y'all was on Sammy Dick. This is what I mean by when they give y'all the payoff y'all wanted, y'all be turning on the people.
Right.
And then by next WrestleMania, y'all be talking about his misuse. It ain't misuse. Y'all be lame ducking them after they win that big payoff match. Now, he main eventing night one last year in the tag team match. And then y'all, he's been floundering ever since. He's been in good stories. He's been carrying his weight. But now that he get a big match with Gunther, now everybody want to cry about it because they think Gable got the better story. Of course, Gable has the better story. They built more into it. They got his daughter involved. We got the emotional shoestring tied, puppet master shoestrings emotionally with that story. And Gable seems more like an empathetic character at this moment right now, especially after the match with Sammy. But I think Sammy deserves a match, and it's not fair that the fans want to show backlash on his moment.
And I agree with you now. I think people wanted to see Chad Gable because, like you said, it's a more emotional moment. But what Triple H is trying to do, he's trying to give a match that it hasn't been done. I think actually it has been done, but it's been a while since Zayn went against Gunther. I think he went against Gunther when he was Walter. But
recently, Gunther fought everybody recently but Sami Zayn.
Yeah, but Sami Zayn. I think regardless, I think Chad Gable versus Gunther would have been a better match and it's a better story. But if that match would have happened at WrestleMania, Chad Gable have to win. And in order to preserve Gunther from winning, from losing that title at WrestleMania, you had to put Sami Zayn in there because regardless, Sami Zayn win or lose, it does nothing against Sami Zayn. If Chad Gable would have lost at WrestleMania, it sends Chad Gable even further down the total poll right there. So
the facts, Cliff. Facts.
So Chad Gable could win at SummerSlam.
Down the
line. Or he could win when they had that PLE he could win that in the PLE. And don't they have a PLE in Germany?
Yeah, and look,
I think Money in the Bank. Yeah.
No, they got Bash in Berlin. They have
Bash in
Berlin.
So Money in the Bank he could lose then.
Yeah,
he could lose then there. So yeah, I think it's the right move putting Sami Zayn in that spot. Go ahead.
Yeah, as I'm saying, like, y'all got more time to tell the story. Like, they want everything to culminate at WrestleMania. Like, we got Cody finishing the story. That's the feel-good story of the night one and night two. He's going to face adversity, losing in night one to Rock and Roman Reigns and getting his ass beat. And now they're going to have chaotic night two with the Bloodline rules. But Cody gets a triumphant victory and finishes the story. Y'all want Chad Gable to finish the story at WrestleMania 2? On the same night or the night before? No. Like, if Roman is losing this title after 1,000,000 days being champion, they're going to continue Gunther's streak. They're not about to end both streaks at WrestleMania. You're getting one or the other.
Right.
Rhea not losing. Gunther and Roman, they all one of the three can lose, but all three no. So we know Rhea's retaining. You know, the title that's probably up for grabs is Roman Reigns' title.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins' titles are gone.
We know Seth. Come on, Seth is the foregone conclusion. Seth's title gone. Seth title is gone. And Roman and Rock don't need a title. When they start beefing and they dissension, if they go at it in Saudi Arabia or at SummerSlam, they don't need a title.
Right.
You know? And now we got the storyline that, hey, it's a bloodline feud. So y'all can't boo us out of this match.
Right.
So, man, come on now. Sami Zayn deserves it. Sami Zayn deserved the spot.
He deserves it for all his hard work he's been putting out. I think people also think that Sami Zayn don't deserve it because he had that layoff. Has been any good stories going into WrestleMania so far?
He has some stories all year,
but this is probably the biggest story. You know, it's just it all his stories hasn't been as big as the Bloodline story, and it's just been, you know,
he's had the
here, the story there. They got hurt.
He planted seeds. He had the loose end story with Jey Uso coming over there. Planted seeds with Drew McIntyre future feud about him being a world champion, and Drew McIntyre telling him he don't deserve to be a world champion. Now Drew McIntyre about to be champion. Now that's a future program.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Drew McIntyre put him on the shelf for a while in an injury. He had to come back. And then he had to come back. And now his storyline is I'm trying to fight my way and prove to y'all that I deserve to be here. I'm trying to be a world champion. You know, see, that's his story arc, man. It ain't one of the blockbuster stories we got going on, but it's a good, a good set of story that people seem to be ignoring.
Right. It's long-term storytelling what they trying to do right now. Well, what Triple H is doing right now. So we just have to be patient with Sami Zayn. He's gonna lose. We all know that. Right. If he don't lose, if he win that title, it's gonna be crazy if he win this IC title. So regardless, I think they're seeing a bigger picture with Sammy. And we just don't know what's going on.
I would have Imperial do some type of angle on Chad Gable too. You know?
Yeah.
To just protect us, because we got to protect ourselves from the fans now. And we need reasoning, because if you ain't get their guy in there, they about to be tripping.
Right.
Fans got to stop. Y'all got to stop that shit. Y'all didn't, change us out of Roman and Rock for WrestleMania.
That's just the marks talking, though. You know what I'm saying? That's just the people.
They be talking the loudest, man. They're the ones that gonna get all the shit
changes.
Out there. 100,000 people can make noise.
All right, let's go to the next topic, on to AEW side of things. And Will Ospreay, he done changed my mind as far as being a face in AEW. I thought for sure that he should have been a heel, started off a heel, and they have Okada as a face. Now I think Okada should have been the face still, but Will Ospreay, man, he changed my mind, man. 2 good promos he had so far. One was last week during Dynamite. He had a promo that I didn't expect from him. He had that baby face promo, and
I think being so excited for these AEW, I'm just going to yell and yell out.
I thought it was good. But my question is he the new face of AEW? Do AEW has to put him in that you're the top of the line category? You are our Roman Reigns right now.
He can't be, because he's not even bigger than Chris Jericho there. Like, let me tell you something, bro. My wife is my casual barometer. My wife has been watching wrestling more and more now, especially since her boy's back, The Rock. She loves Cody. She loves Bianca Belair. She loves Jade Cargill, Shotzi. You know, my daughter loves Shotzi in that tank.
Okay.
So they be in there watching that, and then and my wife comes to bed with me at night, I'm watching wrestling 3 nights of the week. You know what I'm saying? Monday, Wednesday, or Friday.
Right.
So you know what AEW TV be on? She be like, man, this looks cheap. What is this? like, she's like, oh, this the other wrestler, ain't it? Why he leave? Why he over here? Yeah, dog, they just see like the promos. Y'all be so happy for these promos because they just be yelling and they be passionate. Man, y'all always come with these rah, sis kumbaya, we are AEW Heroes War promos, and everybody be like, he was passionate. Now, Warlow just did that shit 2 weeks ago. What happened?
Oh,
Lose
he did.
clean. Lose clean. Top of the show. Why you even talk? You know what I'm saying? Why you even waste your time? Bro he must about to be fired. Or he must shut off the hip in that promo and said some shit that he wasn't supposed to say.
Yeah.
You don't get this big emphatic speech, and then you just come out and just lose like
true.
that, bro.
That's
You
true.
didn't get no interference from your group.
That's
you know
true.
what I'm saying? You lose clean. So, bro, where's it gonna lead to? Nobody knows who Will Ospreay is. Can he be the face of AEW? Yes, to the smarts, but a true face of AEW is somebody like they thought they have with Chris Jericho, Moxley, and Edge. And they
Cody
slowly
Rhodes.
learned. Cody Rhodes was getting $1 million when he was there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Cody comes back and is the biggest face in the industry right now. So
CM Punk was that AEW biggest
face. What happened? You let the Young Bucks run him out. You was getting $1 million when Punk was there. You're not no more. The network wanted Punk specifically. I'll give you another show over here. Keep the Bucks over there. I'll give you a show on this time slot on Saturday. That was Punk's show, bro. Fox wanted to bring Punk back when he wanted to play with WWE on the show that wasn't affiliated. Remember that show they had after the shit went off?
Yeah.
Come on, Fox hired him for that. The networks know who Punk is. They know Punk a needle mover. They don't know Will Ospreay like that. We want to talk about Mercedes Moné in a minute. Know her like that. AJ moved no needle. He over here doing 1990 storylines over there with Christian. I got a Spike back. His name's Spike. I'm carrying it around in the like, bro.
Who's got the AEW? Son got the AEW game. He said he was in the room waiting for a game for 20 minutes.
Who said that?
Ain't nobody playing.
Ain't nobody in the servers. Tony Khan play the wrestlers to go play the game every couple of weeks. Go play online. Nobody ain't playing that shit. They updating the game with these new battle royal modes. They ain't playing that shit, bro. Come on, man. He's not a face of the company because nobody knows what the face is. A face of the company is John Cena, Cody Rhodes. The presentation.
When AEW turns in AEW views, because they don't get the new casual viewers. So they cater to the marks like people who love AEW and stuff like that. So people who love AEW, Will Ospreay is probably their Roman Reigns right now.
Man, no, Roman Reigns got to be somebody that has to be credible and can move the needle. Like, this is face of the company thing, and Will Ospreay ain't no Hulk Hogan over there. Will Ospreay ain't no Ric Flair. Will Ospreay ain't no John Cena, no Rock, no Stone Cold. He's a good hand right now, a good signing, but like I said, Chris Jericho got more of that impact over there than he do. Kenny Omega got there when he got the World Championship. So even Samoa Joe ain't even like Samoa Joe, not even like a big champion like that, man. The World Championship became obscure when he won it. MJF has a little bit of that ability, kind of, Will Ospreay, nobody knows who he is. Like in this, I'm talking to people in this chat right now, and I'm saying Will Ospreay's name, and they don't know who Will Ospreay is. Sherman Hooper, people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the casual fans, Cliff, face of the company, you still got a billionaire funding y'all, and y'all trying to compete with WWE. So people know Chris Jericho's over there. People know
Edge, Adam
Copeland. They don't know who Adam Copeland is. They say Adam Copeland. My wife seen him over there. She's like, why he come over here?
You got Brian Danielson.
My wife, Brian Danielson, as you see, he ain't been moving the needle. Claudio Castagnoli it hasn't been moving the needle. Miro ain't moved the needle. Lost his chick to somebody at his old job.
Damian Priest. How that happened?
He turned the briefcase in and took his girl.
Hey, he cashed it
in. Man, took his chick. You know
that what happened to the briefcase.
Right. He got that motherfucker up on. Lana gonna be back on the Judgment Day.
Right.
You know, but man, you got like and Will Ospreay got
Darby. Pierre says what about Darby?
Darby what?
he could be the face.
Face of what? The face of what?
He's the face of the
just
hospital.
Hurt himself. Yeah. Just hurt himself again. Too small. Come on, man. Dude, like 5'11", 193.
I know who was the face of their company was. He just retired.
Chris Jericho.
Sting.
Cody Rhodes. CM Punk. Jade Cargill.
Those
those would have made
Jade
faces.
Cargill, yeah.
Jade Cargill did a Royal Rumble and got a bigger profile than she's ever had, and she wrestled for 3 or 4 years at AEW. Wrestling matches, was the TNT champion for 60-0, but just came and did a 5-minute run in the Royal Rumble and got a bigger profile now than she's ever had at AEW.
Right.
The presentation.
About to be a Mania.
Exactly. The presentation. I'm getting the casuals knowing who you are months before you even step in the ring. My machine can get them to know you.
Darby's not bulking up, P.
Well, he can't.
He's not bulking up.
Wardlow about to get fired. So when Wardlow comes to WWE, y'all gonna see how he's gonna be presented. Going straight to NXT, then he's gonna come to the main roster.
Fans love Darby because he does them flips and he fucking hurts himself every week. I don't know, as the casuals love him like that. They probably know like what the hell is this dude doing. But as far as
how you gonna put on 20 pounds with ruptured organs? He's
not gonna put on weight, man. Now I'm trying to think of a wrestler who was skinny, then he put on weight over there. But the only person I could think of is probably Pac. But there's not that many wrestlers over in AEW that care about weightlifting and putting on weight to look better. I think
they don't got the height.
What's his name? Who just faced Christian during the pay-per-view? He mentioned about getting bigger and working on his body, but we'll see what he do in the future. But they don't care about that. I don't know who could be the face of the company besides Will Ospreay or Okada. What do you think about Okada being the face of the AEW?
Nobody knows who he is, and he can't speak English, and I can't present you in a way to where people gonna know who you are. People know people. If I tell people, ask them who Okada is, they wouldn't know. If I ask them who Akira Tozawa is, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, cuz will be dancing on WWE." They don't know, bro. And he came up to that lukewarm. Nobody know who Okada is, bro. And nobody to be knowing who they are.
So
it's a wrestler's dream. It's a wrestling fan's dream. It's like me with underground hip hop, Cliff. Of course, I want to see niggas like who I fuck with win the Grammy. Y'all know who, you know what I'm saying? Who the Alchemist is, and the Alchemist way better than James Boyer. Like, man, look, take that shit on over there. This is mainstream entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking.
Who won the best rap category in the Grammy this year?
Killer Mike.
Killer AEW could have their Killer Mike.
No, Killer Mike's situation is more like somebody in WWE that we loved for years finally getting this break, like Sami Zayn. Like, dude's been around for years. He's a good hand. Then finally wins the world championship. Oh, hell yeah. Good job, Sammy. That ain't no. I'm trying to get him some credit. He ain't gonna Killer Mike over there.
So you saying that in order to be the face of the company, you gotta move the needle like Roman Reigns. Because I think in the WWE side, it's only Roman Reigns over there that moves the needle every time.
Cody Rhodes do.
Cody Rhodes getting there too.
You talk about WWE got about 6 faces.
Cody Rhodes got made over there to that level now. So AEW has to push a person to that level, and AEW hasn't put that person to that level yet. Do you think they try to do it with MJF or anybody?
Who?
I mean, do you think they tried that before?
They tried with MJF. MJF had the weirdest world title run I've ever seen. Starting off as a heel and then just went babyface, sidekick, lackey. I have a best friend angle with Adam. I got outsmarted. Roll with Adam Cole that just fell flat. It's like, Chris Jericho had notoriety as world champion because he was on TNT basketball with Shaq and shit. They be knowing who he is, right? But we know why they know who he is. The face of the company had to be able to move the needle, Cliff. That's part of the job. Like, I can send you here and they can be like, oh, AEW superstar.
Ticket sellers
like,
too.
Huh?
They need somebody to sell the tickets too.
Who can put asses in the seats. Will Ospreay gonna give you a good match with Kyle Fletcher? You know, the doodler Donnelly Dingley. They give them 5-star matches every week. I just saw a graphic. Eddie Kingston has more 5-star matches than Kurt Angle.
Oh, Lord.
Like, come on, bro. Dave Meltzer beat dick riding. Giving them dudes just because they did 15 homages to Japanese wrestling in their match. They deserve a 5-star rating and shit. Like, Will Ospreay gonna give you a 5-star match? Can he put asses in the seats? Do I know who he is? What's his angle? You know what I'm saying? Like, Roman Reigns, come on, man. My wife bought me a t-shirt for my birthday. You know what it say?
What?
Acknowledge daddy. Acknowledge daddy. If you know we know that shit from. At the Lakers game last week, what music was they playing? Did you post a clip?
Yeah. They doing it everywhere now.
They playing Roman Reigns.
All the sports games now.
Yeah. Come on. That's face. That's the face. Will Ospreay can't go to a Pal League game and get recognized like that.
Okay, maybe this person could be the face of AEW. Last week, big business. Mercedes Moné. Made her debut with AEW. At first, I thought it was Gunther coming out. At first, I said, "When's Gunther coming with AEW?" Then I heard the CEO the song come on. Mercedes Moné, man. what you think about her debut? And can she possibly move the needle in AEW?
She didn't even move the needle. Her debut. They tuned out. She get 700K.
700K. They ain't even hit the million.
They didn't even hit
thought they was gonna hit the million.
They hit their million. They didn't even hit the 800K that they usually hit. The ratings dipped further down. She had less social media impressions than the last two debuts too. CM Punk was a big debut, had a crazy amount of impressions. I believe Edge did too. He was fresh off WWE retirement, so that was a big impression social media wise. She didn't make a dent at all. So Sasha, being in AEW, she's not the star she thinks she is.
She getting
paid, and that's all I'm about to say. And I told you earlier when we was talking offline in the pre-production part of the show, I said, Cliff, they using this as a way to just get paid. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're using this right now. This is just a way to get paid. This woman is making allegedly rumored to be making $10 million a year as a female wrestler. In AEW, you're not going to even wrestle every week on Dynamite. So they don't even do house shows like that. So you mean to tell me I get to go to this company instead of being on the road 255 days a year, I'm on the road what?
1 day a week.
1 day a week. Most let's just say 80 days a year. I'm at the shows and I'm doing other promotional stuff. You know what I'm saying? Right. But even if I'm leaving, if I'm flying out once a week, I'm only 52 times for $10 million a year. Tony desperate. And these guys is using this. They know, she was tailor-made for this Bayley storyline, Cliff.
Definitely.
You know she was tailor-made to come back and save Bayley from Damage Control and them having a happy reunion. But the money talked in this situation.
Money.
I saw that they said that WWE was banking on the allure of WrestleMania and all that for these people to come. But when Tony is giving you probably twice as much or 3 times as much as WWE is offering you, and
$10 million a year,
third of the dates, man, now you got to consider that. Now
you get an NBA contract.
But now TKO, they can give those type of contracts, Cliff. They can give somebody at WWE $10 million a year. They can do that easily just off the licensing deals from NXT.
Well, with
you know what I'm saying? They're very cautious on that. They're very cautious on that.
The way WWE does their deals with some of their wrestlers, they can average up to how much money they can get, whatever they want. But they do have, they do have their cap, and you have to work for it.
But you know what? Mercedes would have gotten that in merch.
Right.
Because the merch, the WWE merch deals, I'm hearing is a lot better now.
Right.
With the licensing and stuff. So you're going to make that money, but you just, like you said, I work at the plant. I'm not mad at anybody who mad at me. I was on the line first. Okay. I was on the line with the regular people. Right. Now I'm in quality. You know what I'm saying? two different worlds. Like you slaving over here. You boom, and now I'm just checking. It's 2 different worlds. I'm not mad at nobody that's mad at me. You know what I'm saying?
I get it,
bro. Because you know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at nobody who say, hey, bro, I'm not about to fly out 200, 300 days a year, bro, and make $2.2 million, and I can go over here and make and work 40 dates and get 3.6 or 4.3.
Right.
Bro, I'm not mad at nobody, bro. But and she's young enough still to have her legacy and make her come back, and she got that opt-out clause. But she's not helping moving that needle in that division.
That's
Y'all are stuck in this rut behind WWE always.
that's the
It's
reason why she
never
got
gonna move.
the out clause, because she knows she said she was going back to WWE, and she already got backstage heat because she said that on an interview. She said eventually I'm gonna go back to WWE.
So
So
is Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho has listen. That candle was burned at both ends of AEW. It's over, bro. Only thing he can do now is make one last WWE return while he still got a good match or two left in him. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see a lot of these people going back. We all Tony know he on borrowed time with these people. Edge, which he never came.
so what are your thoughts about her actual debut though? You think they booked it right? The the actual big business TV show, I thought it was mid at best. Um, I wouldn't have Rio versus uh Willow Nightingale as a main event uh
That was
during
their
that
way of.
time. I know that was their way to get Sasha Banks back, well, Mercedes Moné back at the end, but they should have promoted it throughout the show.
Right.
You know, just to keep the viewers' eyes back. You know, because when she was on screen, it did tick up a little bit. It just after that, people start switching the channel. So, do you think her debut was? Let's start with the promo. How you think the promo was? Her debut promo.
Uh, her debut promo was always that typical. I'm here. I'm home. I feel liberated from the clutches of the evil corporation I used to work for. Same promo Paige gave when she came over here, Cliff. And I keep telling y'all this. I know I seem like the AEW #1 hater. People come to AEW debut and they peak interest and they fall flat a few weeks later. We don't know what Paige is doing at AEW right now. At the time, she was one of the biggest signings AEW could get. Am I lying?
Yeah.
Big debut, you know, big homecoming over in Wembley when they went, you know what I'm saying? But we don't know what Paige is doing right now at AEW TV at all. You know what I'm saying?
You can't wrestle that much though.
I know she can't wrestle that much, but I'm saying that's the type of signings they do and what they do with them afterwards. If she can't wrestle that much, get her out of a wrestling role. Paige should have been the female commissioner because she was the one who started the women's revolution over there in AEW. I mean, over in WWE, supposedly. Put her in the commissioner's role. Put her in a role that makes sense for her. She can't take a bump. It's noticeable in her match. She can't take bumps. She's not even supposed to be wrestling. So she got cleared on some limited bump type things. Sasha gonna come, have a match with somebody. We knew Sasha was coming to save old girl after that. Come on, it was all a setup. Not Sasha's back. They main event with old girl and Willow Nightingale. And then we start seeing the beat down. We know what's coming. CEO.
Right.
Come down, make the save. So you start the show, end the show with Sasha Banks. Sasha gonna have some type of feud with somebody, have a good match, and then go and fall into the depths of AEW creative, man. I don't give a damn who they signed over for the stuff. I think this was just a money move on Sasha's end. It's not going to be what she thinks it's going to be creatively because it's going to be some dream matches that Smarks love, but it's not going to make an impact and move the needle at all.
Do you think AEW should have booked her in the actual title run instead of the TBS title run with the I forgot her name that got the title? Because right now I think she in the B category as far as women wrestlers. She's not even in the main event category, and she's supposed to be a main event star.
Or you gonna have her who beef with who? Tony Storm?
Tony Storm.
This quick?
Yeah.
I mean, you can start the title now. Don't have it at Dynasty, but you
But
can probably
I
take
can
it to
see,
all out.
I can see why they have, because Tony Storm is on a roll right now.
She on the road with the title. She getting the title interested again, but they gonna hot shot it to probably Sasha. I mean Mercedes. And how does that make the women's department, the women's division feel? They already have issues of how things roll. They already took offense to how she did it. Another person coming from WWE getting the title off rip. Another person from WWE coming to take more TV time from them. Sasha's about to be trying to run this. I'm here for a women's revolution shit, but it's going to heavily involve her. You know what I'm saying? Tony's going to run with that shit for 2 or 3 weeks, but then he's going to get frustrated and abandon it again. He needs some more spark. I just think she should have debuted either way before now or way after WrestleMania. You debut in the middle of WrestleMania season, bro. We get the hottest storyline in WWE going on. Hottest season. WWE's lending talent away to most of the independent productions in the area of during WrestleMania season now. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But Mercedes should have been a 2-year deal. Should have been a 1 year with the second year option. Because I don't think you're going to like it over there, girl. I'm telling you. I don't think you're going to like it over there.
You're right, King Diesel. Yeah, you got Taya Valkyrie, Deanna Peraza. They all of these new women they got supposed to be game changers. But
and they go there and fall in obscurity.
Their main game changer that everybody loves and like is barely featured on TV, and Chris Statlander. People love their homegrown AEW wrestlers, and it seems like they're getting overshadowed by the former WWE wrestlers right now. Ever since Chris Statlander won that TBS title, she hasn't been back on TV like that. She lost it. She beat Jade. She lost the title to a homegirl, but she's not been. That should have been put her into a prominent run against Tony Storm or something like that. But now she just gone, and that's what AEW booking is going wrong. They just forget about their homegrown talent.
And everybody who goes elsewhere or has a chance to go elsewhere now, they're looking at it. They see the presentation of these people that's going elsewhere. They seen Jordynne Grace come to WWE TV and look like she belongs there. You don't think Jordynne Grace is saying, like, I'm out of this bitch once my TNA contract is up? You don't think the AEW women trying to show WWE that, hey, I could be good over there? I don't, even though only person I think WWE would probably explore taking would be Dr. Britt Baker or somebody like that, Mercedes Moné, somebody, I don't know. But
Britt Baker's through.
Yeah, she probably don't even get a spot. You know what I'm saying? But it's like they'll take Ember Moon back for sure. Ember Moon, hell yeah, come back.
Man, she is back. She's the hottest shit they got right now. They just don't know it.
They got her ROH. So
right.
Triple H should take her back in a heartbeat. Hey, come back over here. So, but she gonna learn quick that, hey, man, you missing out on some of the hottest, the best women's division, and people been complaining about WWE TV about how much the women are on now. That's a good problem.
Right.
Because I feel like all you need to do in both divisions, AEW and WWE, is give the women more time to be on screen to develop certain shit. You look at Raw and SmackDown, man, it's 5 women's matches or shit, women main event or women segments longer or just as much as the men. Come on now.
Right. That's crazy. But it is that time of day again to call it an evening. It's been good to see everybody come into the chat. Do us a favor. like, comment, and subscribe. Share the page, share the channel for us. But make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And guess how much it costs? It's free. It doesn't cost you nothing, just a point and a click. So, you got anything else to say to these people in the chat and to the people who watch in the future?
No, I'm on my way to get my hair cut, man.
I gotta get a little touch up myself by clip cuts. Got these grays showing, man. Shit, that can't be shown right now.
Right. I got the top and the bottom though. You only got the bottom part. You know what I'm saying? Your shit gonna take 7 minutes. I'm on the chair for 43.
Right.
Hey everybody, real quick, we're gonna start doing a lot more collabs on the show. We're gonna start so I want to start getting everybody involved more on the show, man. So if y'all got StreamYard, man, come on the show. We're gonna do a wrestling wrap up. My man's Catch P. I'm trying to get some more guests, but I also want to get some music from y'all so we can use for our intro. So
right.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start integrating all hip hop and wrestling all together. So we definitely want to get y'all music so we can display it on the intro each week. You know what I'm saying? And let's get it popping. It must be yours, so we won't get hit with no copyright shit.
Clean too.
And keep it clean. So let's get it. Hey, Brian, I know I need it. I'm gonna be crispy next week on the show.
Me too. All right, y'all. We're gonna see y'all.
Get the email to you, Catch. I got you. Give them an email so we get that song, Cliff.
All right. We're gonna see y'all next week. Actually, inbox me or inbox your email.
So we'll get it. Hey, Catch got the shit. Man, yeah. Let's go. Yeah.
So we will see y'all next week. The same hot time, same hot channel. Sunday. What? Are we gonna go? We gonna move it up a little bit to 12 o'clock?
Y'all listen real quick. Do y'all want us to start later around noon? Do y'all want to keep it at 10 a.m.? I know at noon everybody getting to their day. I like catching everybody when they're waking up. But if we can get everybody around noon, let me know. Is that best time for y'all?
Let's see.
Let us know.
10
a.m. or 12 p.m. We don't want to lose no viewership.
Right.
So let us know, y'all.
Let us know, man. Let us know in the comments, man. Same time's perfect for me. P, you up at 6 o'clock in the morning. You don't even sleep, nigga.
But, all right, y'all. I gotta get a bite for my haircut, so I get
all right,
y'all.
yeah. We get with y'all next week, man. We'll let us know in the comments, see what time that we should start, and we'll see y'all next week. Peace.